Should be a fine day today, I would say. That evil cat, for the third time, he's over there having a munchy poos. Third time he's come to me this morning and said, "Hey, feed me now," and punched me in the back of the leg. Oi! And I was like, no, I'm busy, I've got to go and do something very important. And he goes, and then I looked back, my conscience hit me. This conscience hit me. I was like, shit, I'm about to go and see my daughter for the first time in 6.5 years. Mate of mine goes, just wear a shirt, dude. At least try and look okay. And my conscience just hit me and said, shit, what if the day goes bad because I didn't feed the evil one for the third time? So I ventured back. Hey, the crows didn't show up to take the last remnants of that meal. What's going on? Okay. They don't like my cooking after all. Alright, golf balls in there, frisbee in there, tennis balls here, of which we used 6.5 years ago. We might make our own golf course. We'll see. We had a lot of fun doing that stuff years ago. I might be too old for it now. We'll see. There it goes. Right then. Oh, and the weather is fine. My. Hey, look at this weather. Isn't this just perfect? It's a Sunday, 20 to noon. Let's have a look what our expectations are of this. I'm guessing it's 24 already. See, perfect time of year to travel in Japan right now. What have we got here? Oh, they're 23. It's 23 degrees, and we should see a high of 23 degrees. There you go. Beautiful. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to some fancy pants place, and then we're going to the beach. So, let's do this. Rich piano. This is an area on my walking trail, one of my routes. That young girl over there jogging along, sweating and all. You don't see that in our countries anymore, eh? Where they just sit and eat shit all day. See, this is a nice little marina, and I like to walk around that area over there. Yeah, I was just in the 7-Eleven over there, and I've got a friend that works there, and he works here on Tuesday nights. Yeah, I've seen him all over the years, and he moved to that one. It's a great area. It's sort of like an inland kind of pond. I'm going to take an area which I haven't explored, surprisingly. I've never been down to the point. I've been around here. This is one of my walking areas, but to the degree where I'm going to go is by far further. And apparently there's a famous Shinto Tori, like that. Oh, look, there's one right there. There's a Shinto Tori. I've been up there. Heaven's Gate. That it's supposed to be a famous landmark, and I've never been there, surprisingly. On all my drunken walks, it is a long way to drunken walk there, but I'm thinking of just drunken walking there tonight anyways. Yeah. My beauty, apparently, if all goes well, will grace that region. Oh, look at that. See the cop shop right there? That's brand new, because there was a mini cop shop right here. Or is it still here? Yeah, it was right there. I remember. Was that it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I might be here. I don't even know. Is this the road? The road? The roadie poos? I better check on my mappy poo thing. Yeah, I'll be back. Well, this joint deserves a real explore. Turns out I am on the right road. I've just never been. I don't have my brain GPS on, so I don't really know. I went through this really groovy village back there, and this should eventually break out to the the shore, which the plan is to take the oceany roadie round. I'm very early, so I can have a bit of an explore and figure upon maybe I'll go for a walkie blues tonight. Yeah. And last night got pretty wild though. Last night being Saturday night, I got to 7 o'clock in the evening. The motorcycle store there. Got to 7 o'clock in the evening, and I was like, God, I'm sleepy. And I was thinking, right, I should go for a walk. Nice park over there I can explore. Why don't I know this area? So I live really close. And I thought I knew every 7-Eleven. I call them pit stops for beer. In everywhere. Like, yeah, I figured, alright, I should go for a walk for at least a few hours to like sort of get to 10:30 at night, and then sort of sleepy poos, and I'll be fine on the morrow. And I go, God, that bed is looking inviting. I went to bed at 7 p.m. Yeah. I'm not kidding you. Woke up like 3 times and forced myself to go back to sleepy land, and I swear I slept like 9 hours and then did a whole bunch of internet-y work. 9 what? 9 hours? What? I went to bed at 7. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, rebel without a cause, mate. Rebel. Oh. Now, as far as I can understand it, this should break out to the shore. I like the name of his car shop there, called Full Throttle. Don't use throttle for motorcycles. You know what? I'm starting to think that I might have been out this way, maybe. There's a nice little outdoory, foodie, shoppy thing. What's that? Now this is starting to feel like it's beachy. Yeah, that's true. You know, it reminded me when I was at the 7-Eleven thing there, and I was in this line. I'm like, God damn it, Sunday people. And I saw a whole bunch of young people, young families and stuff, and I figured, yeah, look at that, you know. And it reminded me of this young guy, a Navy guy, and he says to me, we've met a few times out on the drinking time. I hang out with those Navy boys quite a bit and laugh. When they come into town, we just gravitate and like magnets and just drink your poos and have a fantastic time. Anyways, this young bloke pulls me aside and says, I need to ask a bit of advice, you know, because you're sort of older than I kind of thing. I presume that's why he wanted to ask me. And he says, I'm having a bit of a breakup with my woman, but I've got to keep with her, and you know, what do you reckon I should do? Because I've got to go on deployment and all that. And I said, mate, just whatever you do, never leave your kid, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter near or far, doesn't matter where you are, right? If you're on the other side of the globe, you never leave your kid, you know, you keep that contact, and you'll be able to do that with this day and age anyways, you know. Even old school, you'd send a letter, right? So he goes, righto, and I could see that he was adamant about it. He's like, right, you know, I'm taking that, because he knows about my situation, and here you go, I'm proving it right now. Oh, little groovy little food shoppy things, little vans. I'm proving it right this very day. I never relinquished that thought that well, I kind of questioned it as to whether it would really happen ever, but yeah, it broke out, I'm sure. This guy's got a groovy RV going on here, as to whether it will ever happen again, you know, and it's happening this very day, so there you go. The kid reached out and said she wants to hang out, so there you go. So if that bloke, some of the Navy boys watch my stuff, and if that bloke's out there, you know, my advice right there runs true. Yeah, so that runs true, mate. There you go. I do declare that a bloke that I know owns a little, there's a Seahawk right there, look at that. They're gorgeous. He ain't no mountain hawk, he's a Seahawk. Not that I'm disparaging the mountain hawks. Oh, maybe I'm not. Maybe it isn't this road. This bloke took me out this way one time. He owns a little seaside cabin out this way, but it might be over yonder. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, that's cool. So there you go. Nice little drivey poos. I'm way early, so... Well, there's another one. Seahawk. Look at the size of that guy. Beautiful. Now I do have it on good authority because I've seen it, the local touristy dudes or whatever, it must be them I presume. They go around, chuck little fishies all around the farming areas and all over the show. I presume to attract the hawks. Yeah. I was like, oh, what are these fish doing in these fields? Because I walked around a similar locale. Just gotta take it easy around here. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, there was this bloke, he had this little English school out this way. Could be this road, maybe not. Uh-oh, we're running on empty again. Shit. And he had a little, this other bloke had this little seaside cabin. Nah, I've never been here. Nah. I mean, there's Jaws over there. This is pretty groovy. Yeah, I can get a bunch of beery poos middle of the night and come around here and have a bit of an observation. Okay, that kid's having a good time, eh? Hanging off that anchor there. Isn't that cool? Yes. Dude out there doing the old fishing thing. There's the play, boss, the play. More people are... Japan's apparently opened up to tourism and all that. Yes, opened up the tourism and done all whatever that is. These are groovy little joints, eh? Little shoppy poos doing the thing. That babe's wearing one of those stupid masks. Oh my god, says. Oh, what's this bloke doing? What's the story here? Should we just max it? Do a bit of Mad Maxi. Max. We'll be back. Groovy. Hey? That's what they do in Oz. Get those old red rattlers and blue rattlers and make trainee poozes out of them. Hey, this bloke's going all R2-D2. Going all Moonraker. Yeah, this is alright. Hey? This place look alright. We'll tell the government it's a sacred site. Dead fucking easy. It's on an old XR. That could be a XLR or something. I think that might be good enough. Hey, this place alright. Looks like a schoolie poo. So it's probably some kind of village around here that's big enough for a schoolie poos. Hey, this place look alright. There's the Fukuoka Tower right over there, see? That's how I can configure my brain GPS. Yeah, there you go. Idiot features might not have brought along his other, there's another Seahawk out there, his other battery. Just saw a Mikan tree. I've got some mini Mikars that this bloke gave us at this auction house. He bought a whole bunch. He said, "Hey, you boys want some?" Yeah, we'll take some. And years ago, my kid found out that I went broke and I was hungry, and she run to the Mikan tree. She ran to the Mikan tree and she just started ripping off Mikans. There's a Seahawk up there. And Grandma came out. Oh, I handed her some scissors. Oh, you clip them off so you don't wreck the tree for next year's bloom. And so I've got a couple in there. I might even mention that to her. I never forgot that. Thank you very much. The play, boss, the play. Oh, this place look alright. This is worth battery running out for anyways. Like those little laneway some drunken guy, yeah, call the cops on me again. Get me for the opera law. Means they can just drag you to the cop shop if they suspect you're drunk, and then when they're at the cop station, then they give you a breatho. Yeah, they did that to me once, and they said, "Oh, he's okay," and drove me home. How fucking embarrassing! Eh? There's cops right there. I'll have to skirt around that. How embarrassing is that? You know, you roll up and they're like, "Oh, shit, what do they want you for this time? Little dinky post office." Yeah, I've never been on this road, have I? It's one of those dinky Yamazaki where they never let you down if they're open for booze. The Buddhist temple right there. Oh, nice. Worthwhile having a look. Oh, nice little farming bashos. What's this unit? Oh, I'm liking this. See, look at this bloke. He's like 500 years old. Yeah. And he's having a good old joggy poos up this hill. Not kidding you, mate. You can learn a lot from these people. Like that bloke at the motocross track. He's 85 years old and he rides moto. A two-stroker. Yeah. And they can zing you all over the show. Not kidding you. I was watching the Trumpy rally just this morning. It's good to be informed, you know, on what's going on. And they shout out to this 101-year-old fighter pilot, I think he was, and he's like, the bloke looks better than me. Doesn't look a day over 99. What a laugh. Oh, groovy, do you see that? The bloke's got handlebars like they don't even exist. Oh yeah. Now I did spy in the googly mappy thing that there's a camping ground down here, and I spy in my warehouse, because I know that I took one to Australia, but I actually bought some camping gear not long back. Oh, he's got more mini bars too. What's going on here? And I spied that I've actually got another tent in that gear. And there's a campground not far from this Tolly region, this famous Tolly. It's got a groovy unit of where we're about to meet. So that I presume that I'm about to hit the straightaway here of where the Beachy Poos is. Yeah, 3/4 of an hour early. That's cool. Ooh, yeah, that's Edo period right there. I saw an old farmhouse garagey thing. Oh yeah, there's some nice old houses around here. So dudes have actually lived here on the farm. There you go, there's one of those different type of Buddhist temples right there. Groovy! See his rad little motorcycle? I hope you got that on camera. I hope you got to see that on the whatever. Young people doing the joggy thing. Hey? Now we should break out to Beachy area very soon. Oh, I don't even know if I'm supposed to go down there. Ooh, no. Maybe. I don't know. So I like to get the places earlier. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that looks okay. This place looks alright. We'll tell the government it's a sacred site. Yeah, I spied a place down here that might be free to park. Oh, there's a KDX back there, two smoker. Oh wow, there's two other blokes on road trails. Nice. I would say it's just around that tuft of outdoory grassy thing. What's this joint? Similar to what we're going to. Oh, another road trolley dude. Hey, nice little joint to have there's like 10 cars behind me all waiting for me to fuck off. And I'm doing the fucking speed limit, Jesus! Hey, these people are trained and ordered to behave. Oh, behave. Wait for them to piss off. Oh, nice. I wouldn't mind having a pocket rocket again. You know, a street bike, a streeter. Oh. We gotta get in front of all these dude shit. Hey, that'll be me in a few minutes. This day. There you go, another one out there doing the joggy thing. Hey, he's not that young. Righto, so that's that. Oh, groovy little Jeep over there, eh? There you go. I think that, is that it? Oh, it's one of those. Nice. Cracker. Well, there's that tolly down there, see? So what I might do, I think we can go and get a free parking down there. Maybe I'll just pretend I'm a tourist. I've come to that touristy spot. Either way. It's one of these, I don't know which one. Oh, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. This camera, oh look at those babes. Whoa, that one's alright. Anyways, this camera-y thing's going to cut out in a few seconds because it only lasts for 7. What's it do? It does like I think it's 17 and 9 seconds. Yeah, some kind of aberration there. So we'll just, well, it might be that one. Is that it? I don't know. Some boys just showed up on some real rumblers. So I found this free car parking spot. Hey, we've got some quackers, we've got some Harleys, we've got some other blokes on those small two-smoker road bikes. You get it, bro, fucking kick-ass. I wanted to go over and say hello. Yes, there you go, found a free spot. Maybe those Seahawks will find the chicken. Oh, she chicken, that's what they call tuna in this land. She chicken. Yes, I do declare. Hey, there's some rumblers. I like that quacker there. They're a famous model. Yes. This unit here, that's a good rig right there. Yes. Same model over there too, see? That's nice. Oh, there you go. He's got a nice looking unit. Hey, this place look alright. Let's see if I've got the other battery. What am I, Australian? What are we doing? Where are we going? Hang on a second. Let's see if I've got it. Well, there you go. Alright, so just called up Exy then. I said, hey, I found a free spot. I heard that some bloke did a review. I read the review and he said, oh, there's a nice spot here. There's only about 10 car parking spots, but there's actually a lot more than that. And he said, oh, there's a dunny nearby and all that, so it's all good. Let it be known that it's one of those drop toilets. Oh, God. It's one of those squat toilets. That's alright. There's nothing. Hey, this joint, this is alright. It's a whole lot better than nothing. So yeah, I called her up and said, hey, I found this joint. I asked those blokes over there. I said, while I'm on the phone, I said, so excuse me, this area, my name, wa is in question. And the bloke just hit it to me immediately. I knew they would know because I asked another bloke and he said, oh, I'm not really sure. And I knew they would know because they all decided to meet up here, right? So, right, this is a famous Heaven's Gate apparently, those rocky things over there. It's Shinto, see how they've got the Shinto-y thing over there? So there you go. So yeah, heads up to a mate, kudos to a mate that he suggested this place. We should meet up here, you know, the first time you see your kid again for, you know, all those years. And you know, I sort of like, you could see that I sort of just passed off the idea because I had my own ideas, and he goes, no, serious, just give it a go. And then he said, I'll send you the address and And alright, and so he told me about it, and then he said, oh, look, he's had some pictures on his phone. He said, no, seriously, you should do this. And wear a shirt. So I took his advice, because when I saw the place and his pictures and all that, and I showed Exia on the phony thing, the picturey thing, and she said, yeah, that's alright. So kudos to that bloke. He's a moto man too. He hasn't ridden in a long time, and but he's all excited because some dudes took a picture of me at the track and they sent it to him, and unbeknownst to me. So there's a picture he showed me on his phone. There's a picture of me, the back of me with all my gear on and all, and so he's kind of inspired. Oh, here's more of these bloody seedy things. I went for a ridey poos down to this dunny when I was at the moto track, and I kind of took a diversion road and took the scenic route, and I got all these frickin' things stuck all over me gear, still pulling the bloody things off. I've been doing it for days. It was all over my other jeans, all over these shoesy poos. Yeah, fucked, but right along. Okay, now what we're going to do, I do have that other battery thing, so that's cool. There's a great big famous haka up the top there. See there, it's a cemetery. Not a bad joint to die. I might go up there and die right now. I've got 24 minutes to wait anyways, so I've got to do something with my time. Not a bad spot to place yourself, eh? Yes, there's loads of them. Yes, I did a bit of an injury move. The the pathway goes up that way, but if you don't worry about it. Oh God, look at these. One of the isn't. These are nice. These are where you wash yourself and pick that up and wash yourself. Family crests. One of these tombs down here, a beautiful family crest there. I like these. This is one I like that. It's a Takeda affiliation. That's back in the day, these samurai dudes, archers and all, just radalicious. Down there, one of the wow, I could be here all day. Someone on that reviewy thing suggested that you don't come up here at night time, but I don't know, I do. So I'm not going to go all the way up there because it's not really time constraints. So I've been into so many cemeteries, man. People might think I'm a bit ghoulish or something. I don't know. But one down there because it said in English and nothing but it said, if you can dream you can do it. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? You know, so, and there was I didn't see any Japanese written on it. So I couldn't afford to have any of this. I did say it X years ago. I pointed to one of my stone things and said, if this ever happened to me, being immortal, it worries, so I'm not worried. But I just take this up into the mountain somewhere where you and toss me out there. That'll do. She goes, okay. Yes. Free spot here. Lexi could afford it, that's for sure. I bet she'll pay for the meal today. I'll pretend to try. Well, she'll be down there very soon, so down there now and make this day continue. Now, I'm not gonna zinger myself down there again because the zinger are devils. Hey, it was a pretty groovy book. Come on. Just ninja my way down that cup. See, if it wasn't caught on camera, it just didn't happen. It's really cool for downhill mountain bike. Oh, you can't say that. Someone get on TikTok and go, I have a rager on TikTok. My intersectionality. Right, what are you doing today? Well, yeah, well, fair enough. I'm walking around a cemetery. And in 10 minutes, apparently, I'll be seeing my kid that I haven't seen in the last 6.5 years. Yes. So how's that? I'm even wearing a shirt for the occasion. This other dude at this auction house, he says, you know what? You should roll up in a black long sleeve. I go, okay, so I rolled up a black long sleeve. And I went back to the car and changed it back to my singlet. And he goes, dude, I meant a shirt, not maybe there's a family of old that's around this area that speak the master language, English. Oh no, there is English there. Nihongo there. There you go. Yeah, remember those words for that bloke that pulled me aside that bar and said, mate, I need some advice. What I'm going to do about this situation. I said, never leave your kid. Always stand by your kid. Doesn't matter where you are. So there you go. It will happen. Someday she'll need her father, you see. It will happen. So just believe it. It will happen. Yes. How's these little mini Buddhas here? I presume these were children that passed, to be honest. I'm guessing. Cute hats and stuff stuck on them. I presume that to be the case. That for their kid. Just punch anyone that tries to influence your kid to cut their dicks off. Yeah, that's an order. Yeah, Exie goes, because she calls me up and goes, oh, I'm here, and I go, oh, where? She goes, oh, we parked at the restaurant. I go, oh, here's free, and she goes, she goes, yeah, but that's a cemetery, right? Oh, the toe cutters gang, they're all going to head out now. Let's go to the powder room for another minute. Some other blokes just headed out on their rigs. Yeah, she goes, because I think she doesn't want to park here because it's a cemetery place. I go, no, there's kids playing in the park and all that's great. And she goes, all right, and maybe we'll come up here later, see. And but she goes, earlier, yeah. She goes, we parked at the restaurant because we're going to spend lots of money here. And I just laugh. I go, oh, that sounds okay. I just burst out laughing because I know. Yeah, I'm going to get a free meal today. So I said, okay, I'll just walk down. I'll park up here because it's free. And I think she's suggesting that I should drive down and park at the restaurant. But I go, no, it's great up here. I like it up here. Hopefully we'll come up, but we'll see. See how it goes. She's the boss. And that'll be the last golf cart ride that some dudes take. So these dudes are stonemasons and they're never going to go out of work because they're more in there. The new ones, basically what they do is just wait for people to die. Yeah. Delete that bit. Yeah. It's a lovely area, isn't it? So we're going to continue down this hill. Get to the beach and then turn right and walk up there. It's free here. Yeah, told you, Exie's not short for a dime, so yeah, I know that would be the feeling. Oh, you shouldn't be parking at a at a cemetery, you know. It's a car parking lot. That's where all the bikers met. You know, I don't feel bad about it at all. I saw one thing over there. It said $5 per 30 minutes. You kidding? I'd rather ask a local farmer around here, give him handy $5 and can I come and pick my rig up, you know, later on today, you know, something like that. That's what I would do. I noticed there's quite a lot of allotments around here of land that's not doing nothing. Shit, mate, there's a business right there. Open up a car park. Yeah. Undercut the bloke over there. They'll probably want to lop your head off and you end up with talking to the stonemasons, but aside from that, or your family, but there you go. Just rambling, in a good mood. Okay, so that's what it said as I drove by. It says 30 minutes or more on a weekday, $5. No, hang on, $3, but 30 minutes or more, that's it. $5. And on a holiday, Saturday, Sundays, public holidays, $10. $10. So I bet these joints aren't going to be cheap. I think the gods are. Exie's already given me the heads up. She goes, oh, we're going to be spending a lot of money here. So I think she's saying we're going to park here so that they probably get a parking ticket or some shit. So she's probably saying it's, you know, they deserve to at least have some free parking or something like that. So I think that's how it works. If you park in these places, then you got to eat there. Yeah. So I should have just parked there instead. I'll have a glass of water. Hey, being poor it's fun. Not. Well, there you go. What a nice place we're at. This is a restaurant here. Exie's just behind me and kids over there in the powder room, and I figure this would be a good opportunity to just have a bit of a video, a poos of where we are. So this is kids just coming back right now. We're just talking about school and all that sort of stuff, those things. And Stevie Nicks, the Sweet 17 song, Edge of 17. I'm just showing her the song. And anyways, she's like, oh, that sounds cool. So this is a real nice, but there's that tully over there, the Heaven's Gate, and those rocks, that rock formation. So it's a real famousy place around here. And it's real nice. We were actually going to go to that restaurant-y over there, and then Exie said that she saw this place, and and that had decking too. Because she didn't make a reservation. I asked, and she goes, no, just we'll just sort of show up and make it happen. And so she said, oh, how about we go over here? And this is alright. This is even closer to the beachy poos, so that's good. And she goes, oh, which drinky poos do you want? And all I saw was the cans. I didn't see you could get the cheapy crushed ice things. Are you kidding? I was like, nearly $4 for a can of Dr. Pepper. But it's going down well. And I got this real oisty garlic chicken stuff going on. Yeah, this is alright. So there you go. We might head down there a bit later on and do some things. Or could use that as a golf course. I put some golf clubs in the back of the rig and got some tennis balls and our old frisbee. She recognises those. She remembers. I said, these are the exact balls and this is the exact. She recognises the frisbee and all that. So cool. Alright, I'm having a real good day. Right, back to it. There you go. On a bad day, a bad spot there in that. Yeah, we had a nice lunch over there at the that joint. And, walked down here and picked up a whole bunch of really interesting looking shells and polished glass and all kinds of really cool bits and pieces. I found a shell that was in the shape of a heart with real nice coloration, and so the kid took a whole bunch of those. Yes, that was alright. There you go. So it turns out she's studying biotechnology. How's that? That's her thing. Mathematics and biotechnology, and she sounds pretty adamant about going to Tokyo University, or a university in Tokyo, or living in Tokyo or something like that. I don't know where that comes about. I said, oh, how did you get into all this biotechnology stuff? Is like the biotech sensei, is he like really handsome or something? And what's the story there? And she said, no, he's an old guy. And she goes, it's just really interesting. Yeah, studying cells, molecular structures, or whatever it is. It's, the body cells and all this kind of stuff. So that's what she's into. There you go. So yeah, apparently very serious about the studies. So that's how they are, I guess, when they're here. So she goes, oh, I'll see you next year. I go, next year? What about like soon? And she goes, oh, I'm studying. Like, oh, we had a good day and all that, but she's her life apparently is studying. Showed me pictures of her mates and stuff like that. So she's got her own world, that's for sure. But no, it went great, real great. And Exie was real happy. It was really great. So there you go. Did it. It's not cheap. A meal here ain't cheap, and we she didn't make any reservations, so we could just sort of go wherever. And so we went to some wherever place, which isn't way cheaper than the original idea. And because I said, oh, how about we just eat over there? We don't need to eat somewhere fancy. But they've still got some pretty fancy prices. But that's all good. Yeah, they had a bit of a joke about me living hand to mouth. Yeah, I found it amusing this time. I didn't a few years ago when shit wasn't too good, but things are not bad now. And so I said to my kid, because she pointed to mum, she said, oh, kane mochi. I said, boku wa bimbo yo, so natsu wa takusan study onegai, you know. And, meaning that I'm poor, so can you study all that? She said, okay. And she pointed to her mum and said, oh, kane mochi, which means she's rich. And I go, yeah, I know. So there you go. So we all had a bit of a good laugh about that. So that was good. It went out real well. So I'm pleased that things are going real well for her. She achieved 7th in her class in the exams, and apparently that's good. So I'm happy with that. So yeah, I'm very pleased. Apparently that's really sort of quite a good range of where she needs to be. So I'm very pleased, and it seems like she's pouring more effort into study, and study's her thing now. So and it's legitimate. That's the reason why I won't be seeing her in regularity. But she's, wants me to know that. I can tell they want me to know that. But study is very serious about that stuff. But still, I'm still there. So that's cool. Still there in heart and mind. So, and I'm alright with that. I mean, shit, one time, and she said, "I'll see you next year on my birthday." Fair enough. I go, prefer sooner. I looked at her mother, prefer sooner, but that's alright. Jet ski, see out there doing his thing. Yeah, so I'm alright. So I think I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the fact that she laughs. She said, "Okay, yeah." So get rich, because your father's poor, and itsumo oishikunai tabemono yo, and which mother laughed, and Lexi laughed, and I said, oh, I'm always eating stuff that's not tasty. So there you go. So that's good. I do foresee an excellent future for her. She said, most of my studies I'm really good, but I'm not that great at English. So. Oh well, that's okay. It's just that if I had been with her, up to this date in regularity, her English would be by far better, and I would swear less. So there you go. That's cool. It was a very successful day, and it came as a thorough surprise to me. So I started to question my belief as to whether it would happen. There you go. So that's all right. Okay, let's head out. And I feel like going for a right good walk. with some beery poos. Might not walk this far. And, you know, I feel like going for a bit more of a drive down there. Let's just do that, shall we? Yes. I might just change this battery. We still have some green battery indicators, so yeah, let's just go for a bit more of a drive down there and have a bit of a look. So rad to go for a ridey poos around here. God damn it. Yeah, a lot of blokes having a bit of a ridey poos around here. They go real slow here, obviously, but yes, that would be very nice. Right, we'll charge up this hill. Yeah, I guess you could say that I was kind of having some formulation of an expectation that it might be sort of a more regular thing. But that's sort of the way the culture is, you know. It's like things take precedence. But I'm alright with it. Like, I can definitely deal with that. It's a whole lot better than what things were. Look at this place. Totally abandoned. I tell you, if I bought this joint, I'd turn the whole thing into a car park and just drink beers all day. And you know, you rake it in. How many cars could you fit here? $5 a day. Boom. Yep. As always, I can't own a. I couldn't even own this freaking parchment right here. There you go. Maybe I should have said, yeah, why don't we eat at the more expensive place? But that was great. It went real well. Nexie and I, we just sort of talked in the flow of things, and it was alright. And then we headed down to the, had the meal and headed down to the beach. And there, someone had written in the sand, there's all these inscriptions in the sand, and someone wrote love in there, and I wrote our names on there. And just made me stick out, what are you doing? I'm just writing our names here. It's all cool. Yes, so it's great to hear my kid is not only quite successful at school, but well, she's very successful in life. But, she's really interested, like in this biotechnology stuff and mathematics. And I'm like, where does this come from? But just, when you go to school for her, she loves school, and got all her mates and all that. And when you go to a good school and you're learning good stuff, look at all the fuckwit shit that's being taught in our Western schools by bad people and evil people, the filth of paying soul sellers, people that are well prepared to sell their souls and to project evil upon young people, get them while they're young, kind of thing. Well, you go to a good school system, and kids learn. They find a passion. That's a clear example right there. Finding a passion for the discovery of the sciences. So, because I said, "Oh, what do you study at school?" And straight away she said, "English science." There you go. So, where that comes from, I know not. I simply know not where that comes from. I don't know. No one knows. Certainly not a spunky looking science teacher. It doesn't come from there. It comes as a mystery for me. So yeah. So I indicated, like, oh, they're using microscopes and stuff, and you're cutting up frogs. She goes, yeah, microscopes and all that sort of thing. And where? I even asked, where does this come from? She just said in English, interesting. It's interesting. So there you go. I mentioned, she knows full well that I wanted to go to the university that's just over there. I'm like, look at this place. And I mentioned Tokyo's got so many people, and here, look at this. What's better? This is better. But for some reason, and I know not why, she's got sort of an interest in this Tokyo University type of stuff. I don't know, maybe all her mates are interested in her. Where does this come from? I don't know. But it's a good thing. So it doesn't bother me, you know. It's good. In preference, she goes to that school over there, but that's alright. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm very much okay with that. Oh, there you go. That was a delish meal too, by the way. It's alright. I kept pretending to stew it. Didn't do it a bunch of times. I didn't want to be overt in the slightest. Had a battle plan. So just I'd sort of sneak her and drag her food. She's like, no, you know. Yeah, that's great. Just really very relaxed, and it was really right from the get-go. It was just relaxed, and it just went all right, you know, just like that. So I know that there's no if there was no interest in seeing me ever again, she would not have mentioned, you know, I'll see you. She just goes off the bat, I'll see you next year. And I'm like, yeah. I go, alright. Mum knew exactly what I was kind of like, yeah. But the upside to that is that the knowledge that she has a thirst for knowledge. It's her thing. It takes precedence over everything else. It's succumb her life to a pursuit that is good, you know. So that's really enamoring to know that you know my kid is all right and going to be very successful, and everything's going real well. You know, I had a shit upbringing. I had a shit. So shit in the lucky country. Sure, when I travel around Australia, hang on, how come they've all got it better than me I ever had? You know, that sort of formulated a bit of bitterness in me. But my kid, doing fantastic, so that's good. Doesn't even need me. Well, maybe I should just head up there and lay down. Nope, I got shit to do. And today, I'm gonna drink some beer and be real happy about it. Freaking birds didn't even come over and eat my chicken. Yes. I did this bloke at the auction house the other day, he had these, I think I might have mentioned it, he bought these micans, which are mandarins, a whole stack of them. He said, "Oh boys, come over and get some." So we come over and got some. And years ago, when my kid heard that I hit real hard times, shit was fucked. I went and saw Exy for a meal to go, let's worry about security there. Yeah. And the second she heard about that, when she was like 9 or 10, I think 10, the second she heard that and understood it, she ran to the mikan tree and started tearing off those mandarins. And Oba-san came out, and her grandmother came out and said, "Oh, I can go hand her some scissors to snip them correctly off so they'll bloom in the next season." And I told her I ate mandarins for a whole week that time. And so I had 2 mandarins, I gave her one, these tiny oishi ones, really delicious ones they were. I handed her one, I had one, I only had 2 left. And actually I had 3 originally, but if I had known, in retrospect, I would have kept that one. But so I handed her one, we both ate them, they were really delish. And I said, "Oh thanks, you know, I'll never forget that time." She forgot about it, but she did remember didn't remember the tennis balls until I mentioned the game, and then she remembered, that game when we were up in the mountains in the fog and all that. But she did immediately recognise the frisbee. That's good. You know, I didn't want to run her down a memory lane or anything like that. Just mention a few things, you know. we did a few things, this and that. Oh, I'm going to drive on that road very soon. That's rad. Yep, be like one of those blokes. But she recognised that and we had a bit of a laugh about that, and that's good. There you go. I mean, that's enough emotional fuel for me that I didn't expect to get for a very long time. And Exie and I, fine. I don't even know why we broke up. But anyways, that's how it goes. We were just fine. It was like we weren't even broken up at all. Yeah. So I'm sure I'll be able to text Exie every now and again, and I won't have any rage texts. No, that's great. I'm really fortunate that just out of the blue that happened. How's that, eh? Yeah. Kid's gonna keep all those really cool shell things that we all found, so that's good. There you go. Right? Alright. I got shit to do. But first, we drink in celebration. There's another biker. They're everywhere. It tells you though, I bet late at night these blokes probably go around and have a bit of a wrap around there. Oh yeah. If only I could find like a bus system that comes down this way. There's got to be one. And then just walk all the way back. Drunk off my ass. Avoiding police stations. Alright. I'll flick off and grab my other battery. Right on. Here we go. So I'm quite elated about today. I had more expectations, it's true, you know, maybe more regular thing, might see my kid once a month or something like that. But it went well. It's not like there was anything bad about it at all. It's just it went very well. This is her, you know, and I'm happy about it that she's thrown herself into, apparently there's more exams or something that she's gonna study for. See, it's possible in this land. Like a mate of mine, he's been studying pretty much all his life. I asked him, are you doing it lately? Because he said, after I got married, I haven't been keeping it up with the studies, but to advance his skill. But for years, like, there's just more and more stuff that you can do, you can take on and study. So I think that's what she's about. Saying at least I've got that experience knowing that it's not like it's not just school stuff. It's like they can take stuff on. And Exie, I've got the understanding that Exie, and I knew it, that Exie does that too. She's been she studied, I don't know, I doubt now, but she studied kanji, and to get a high level of kanji, which is outside of school stuff and outside of work related things. It's just an interest that they take on. So sometimes the Japanese or Asia itself, they'll take on a whole slew of extra studies, so I know what it means. So it's not a rejection of it's just this total interest, a total way of throwing oneself into their exams, their studies. I thought that road went, I think I've taken myself off the main drag. Hang on a second. I see what's happening. That road there skirts around a golf course, and then it gets back to the oceany sidey thing again. It's that Itoshima farmhouse. It's a groovy little spot over there. So yeah, I've been to that, and then it comes out on a real nice long drag of at the beach. So I've been on that section there before, or some of it at least. But yeah, there'll be a lot of real nice spots along there too, so that's cool. I'll head back to the ranch then. So there you have it. So at least I'm still in the consideration, so it's alright. Yeah, so that's alright. Now, I was cruising along and I just passed these groovy units. Aren't they cool? Little mini houses. Hey, little mini trailer houses. So I was skimmed over the title of an article. Some woman in America was saying, oh, having this kind of lifestyle is just sort of pretty much just homelessness anyways. She did it for years and doesn't like it anymore or something like that, but looks groovy, like just for a year or two. Cruise around and live out of one of these units. That'd be great. Hey, but it wouldn't be cheap though, not in this land. Look at that, isn't that cool? Made out of a shipping container, eh? See, there's a 20-footer, they cut that bit off and put it there, so they've got all their units there. Looks like that's the air conditioner there. That looks like some kind of sewerage type of system on there. Rad. Look at that little red joint. He's raked it all off, so you can't go in there and have a looky-poos. Oh, isn't that rad? That looks like same. Yeah, that's the same setup as he's got there. Oh, a rad little unit. Yeah, I said noticed that on the map there's a tent. I had to change the battery as I was just then. I said it's like one of those motorcycle small spots where you can crash. Maybe you can crash in your motor. You leave your motorcycle thingy there and crash in a little tiny moto room. Groovy. I said, oh, I noticed there's a campground there. I've got a tent and all that gear, fishing on there, and so I'm gonna go over there and have a crash in. Actually goes, what, tonight? I go, oh no, but he probably thought I had all my gear there with me or whatever. And that rat. But a rad looking area for sure. Great to go and have a bit of a walkie-poos and have a few beers. Bloke's got all the gear you need. How's this little unit? Oh, a cool little red unit. Cool. What's he got in that? Oh, that looks like he's got a Ford smoke. Looks like a DRZ type of motor. That's an electric starter and all that shit on it. Isn't that cool? Looks like one of those 70cc motor units. It's just like that Suzuki DRZ 70 motor that we had at some time. Yeah, I don't mind it around here. Yes. Now we're gonna head down that way. Right, let us be off. This is the university area. This is the place. Look, there's little mini cars. See, there's some of the uni over there. Some of the, I presume that's dormitories or whatever, apartments and stuff. But yeah, that big uni there, that's all over there. It's a good area. So that's what I suggest for her to look. Oh, there's some Gaijin savages over there. Bloke and his son with some really cool bicycle-y thing. So I saw a few savages today. Another savage had looked like an American bloke. He had a young kid with him. Yeah, we nod to each other. You know, it's what we do in this land because we're pretty few and far between. You know. But yeah, this place is for a dormitory too. There you go, dorms. I suggest this area here, which is pretty got a sights set on Tokyo for some reason. Maybe the glitter and the glam of Tokyo is sort of takes her interest, but personally, I don't know. It's like maybe a whole bunch of mates want to go too. I mean, being that young and sort of prepared to sort of leave all your mates, I can't see that happening. So I don't know. I just don't know. But I didn't push it or anything. Just there's my suggestion. Actually, one time I got crazy drunk around here. Not right here, but further down. And I was like, shit, I don't even know if I can make it all the way back. And I saw some young people at a bus stop, and I'm like, I don't even know how to catch the bus. There's some kind of system, and I kind of mess it up all the time. So I just asked people, like, yeah, no worries, we'll help you with that. And so I was able to bus it from around here somewhere, just down here, I think, in my drunken recollection. But yeah, that's sort of my preference if she would go to that school, because I live not that way, just not very far, near that mountainy, peaky thing there. Yeah, so that's what I prefer. I did suggest I go, and she said, just casually.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.